Hey everybody, clearing. Okay, let's dive into this today. I just want to say there's quite a lot of heavy energy that I've been feeling, a lot of sincerity around the planet, and my heart goes out for all of the things that need to change. The injustices and the things that are coming to light more and more through the internet, all the confusing things, the crazy things, the propaganda, and the real things that nobody can turn a blind eye to. There's such a war on right now to know how to show up and how to choose the right thing, and my heart goes out to everybody making decisions and making the best decisions for them. Yeah, I just love everybody that sees these videos and everyone around the world, and I truly feel that each one of us that can keep our vibe high and do the best that we can, we are truly holding that energy for these massive changes. Don't let things get you down. Keep fighting the good fight, everyone. Keep believing in love. Okay, here we go. So let's do a connection spread. Gee, I feel like I'm crying more than not these days, but it's getting real out there, and you know, it's about time. These horrific things coming to light, they need to, so they can change. So keep doing everything you can, everybody, to affect that change. Okay, what can we see? Thank you, Divine Creator, for showing us exactly what we need to see. What is this twin connection up to today? What can we see for the divine feminines, the divine masculines, the connective energy? What is the deepest connective energy we can look at, and what is the challenge for the twins today? Okay, oh, divine feminines, we have, wow, 3 cards just fell off of another deck. I'm going to get to them in a moment. They're going to be clarifiers for this, I suppose, but this is the free will. Divine feminines, as you're coming into more of your conscious recognition of your power, your empowerment in this day and age, you have a mighty voice. You have wisdom that you may have never tapped into. You have things within your control that you're not used to seeing as your empowerment. This is really a card of free will. How do you want to look at things, and how do you want to navigate based on what you're looking at? We got take time out. So for many divine feminines, this is a really good time to pause and really take stock of your priorities, your conduct, your perception. There is always enough, and this and that are true. So I'm hearing, you know, protect your energy, choose your battles, focus on what you can. The serenity prayer, choose to understand what's within your control, what isn't, and seek to have the wisdom to know the difference. This is a really beautiful energy, but it can feel a bit overwhelming and daunting. For the connection, the Fool in the reverse, so a building, budding motion. This is beginner's eyes. But this is also getting ready to take the leap of faith. On my table now, that little chick is pointing to the divine feminine. The divine masculines get the 3 of Cups. This is feeling like third-party options. And I'm feeling like some of the divine masculines are feeling a bit foolish because of third-party situations. It feels to me that the divine masculines have understood sort of the error of their ways with multiple people if they were in objectification templates and didn't have maybe deeper connections with certain individuals, if that sacred nature of, let's say, sexual partners was not valued. There's a bit of a foolish energy here. This could mean that the divine masculines, I heard, severely underestimated the sacred nature of the sexual attributes of the divine feminine, the rarity, the gift that is. This is a big theme about the options, but it is in the reverse. The divine masculines, if that doesn't resonate, if third parties are not the theme there, this is friendship. The divine masculines understand that they have not been able to show up as a true friend to divine feminine. The puzzle here, the challenge, is this wish fulfillment between the two. So both are understanding. Divine feminines, you're understanding the magnitude of your free will, and divine masculines are understanding the value of friendship and sacred acknowledgement of connection and the themes of multiple people. Even when it's consensual and open, there's a dilution here of spreading energy too thin, is what I'm getting. Okay, let's look at some advice. So for the masculines, what can we see regarding masculines that might be watching, navigating this idea of friendship and third party energies, and maybe how the two relate? What can we see? That one? We are getting cosmic calibrator, universal attunement, repatterning, and guidance. So I'm really getting that the divine masculines are looking at the basic nature of energetics and streamlining. Potency is coming up here. Repatterning, seeking higher guidance on how to be, I'm hearing even virile or potent. Truly how words can mean something. Efforts can have more sincerity. I'm hearing the macho, the bravado of prestige and acclaim. Those things are leaving a bad taste in the masculine's mouth as they attune to the universal and not more of the competition, lack frequencies. Up and out of it, I'm hearing. Okay, so what about the feminines in this Five of Swords, the free will, contemplation? What can we see for the divine feminines watching as far as the awakening of the true power? Wow, it fell right over to the masculines. Dimensional planes of perception, number 2. Portals, possibilities, and options. It fell right on the universal attunement card for the divine masculines. And so, yes, divine feminines, pay attention to how your mindset provides options that you don't see when you're not in that mindset. Let's get some advice quickly on this Fool card in the reverse. What is it that the divine masculines might need to be aware of with this Fool card in the reverse? Balance. It kind of did a little stand and it fell down. I'm really being drawn to the green The heart chakra healing for the masculines here. Attunement to the universal, to the life force energy I'm hearing. So balance. This card refers to the need to look at areas in your life that may need a little balancing. For example, sometimes outside sources can demand our full attention and allow little time for ourselves. How can you allow more balance in your life? And what do you need to do to achieve it? So the masculines are understanding that in order to focus on this connection, they're going to have to balance out their life, because if they keep going the way they are, they will never have this new beginning. Wow, that's a pretty big statement channeled through right there, but that is what I'm getting here. And that when someone can't show up as a friend, they are also not in balance. I'm hearing the masculines have realized they haven't even been a friend to themselves because of the lack of balance that they're aware of right now. Okay, for the feminines, what is it we can see for this Fool card for the divine feminines? Why is the Fool? What is this foolish energy, or the inability to have a new start here? Faith. Divine feminines, you're getting the card of faith. So have faith. Take faith, divine feminines. This card isn't really about belief in a higher power, although if that is part of your practice, you're welcome to infuse it here. It's more about trusting that no matter what, things will be okay. This is an idea that's much larger than yourself or anyone else. Things are moving and shifting all the time, so just keep working towards your goal, whatever it may be, and know that the outcome will lead you exactly where you need to be. So there is something about letting go. Take time out, release right now, have faith that what is meant to come will come in divine timing, and the outcome will be better than you imagine if you just take a time out from trying to do anything right now and just let things be. The wish here for this connection is enough right now, I'm hearing. Just knowing that is enough for right now. And it has to do with the collective consciousness. I'm really feeling to say that there is so much shifting on the planet as we become more global, as we integrate at lightning pace around the planet right now. It's absolutely astounding how energetic that is, and all of us who are highly sensitive, highly empathic, are really feeling it. Really, really feeling it. So if you're tired, if you are dealing with things that you don't normally notice or deal with, things could feel pretty intense right now. There are major growth spurts of connectedness and consciousness, and not all of it's pretty out there, you know? So do what you can to just be gentle, have compassion, mind your mood, feminines, be kind. There's a lot of amped up energies out there, and so be kind to self and other, have compassion. Okay, let's dive in for a daily divine masculine reading and see what can we know about the divine masculine's thoughts on the connection today. What is in the heart space for the divine feminine? What is the wish for this connection? What actions are being taken? What is the biggest challenge? What is the spirit guided solution for that challenge? And where is the energy going in the near future? Okay, what are their thoughts on the connection? 3 of Air. Oh, here's the heartache card. This is another third-party situation. This is heartache, but it's also the distance, wanting to have the strength to bridge the gap. And then we get Bridget, inner strength. Move back into wholeness. Recognize you have that power. This is the heartache, and this is the maneuver back into wholeness. So the divine masculines are really looking at how this connection is synonymous to their wholeness, and how being in communication with you, being in connection, being in friendship at very least with you, divine feminine, represents their ability to surf it, to surf their reality, to be masterful. They know they love you. And if they're not going to be in communication or even on friendly terms with you, that indicates a lot. So they want to move out of that and back into wholeness. They want to move out of the heartache and back into wholeness. Okay, so on the heart space, what are they thinking or feeling, about the connection? Page of Air, they want to communicate. And the mirror, Miriam, the mirror. Sacred vision, choose to forgive in order to heal. See the light in all. Remember that love has no boundaries. They want to tell you they would rather have you in their life than all these boundaries that have been conditional in your connection. Straight up, that's what I'm hearing. They want to tell you. Page of Air is the internet spying. So spying might be ramping up and they're trying to find their way back in. In their heart, they miss you. They know you're their mirror. This is the sacred mirror. Love knows no boundaries. So they're really trying to work the puzzle of the conditionality of what they've been telling themselves wouldn't work about your connection. The love is too strong here. And they're starting to see that they need to forgive themselves. They need to forgive you for the triggers, the projections, and to see the light in all of it, to see the light in the journey I'm hearing. They may not know about the twin flame journey. They may, for a lot, they may. But they do know that it can't go on the way that it has. And they do want to have connection with you on the heart space. They want to love despite any previous limiting ideas about the connection. What is their wish? Ace of Air. Wow, they're all up in their minds. We've got the Three of Air, the Page of Air, the Ace of Air, and Gaia, Earth connection. Yes, I was feeling these global energies for the collective today. Yeah, be mindful of the planet, come back to Earth and stay grounded. So, we can actually get so caught up in this egocentric twin journey. Remember the planet. Remember what the love is all for. Be practical. Do your share. If you are blessed, bless. If you find yourself in a place where you can be of service in the world to your neighbors, do it. Kindness makes the world go round. But if you have a calling, if you have the ability, if you're an innovator, if you want to do something to make a difference, start doing that. One thing at a time. The divine masculines are really seeing the truth of this sacred existence. Really, there's something about the connection to what's going on in the world right now that has a breakthrough for the divine masculines. They're starting to catch on to mission, I'm hearing. They're starting to see there could be a better way. It will vary for every divine masculine, but there's something about practical compassion in action, some way that the masculines can make a difference. They're starting to wake up to, and they're actually seeing, I just heard, for many, they're seeing how you, divine feminine, hold the key to that very thing that they see could be beneficial on the planet. They see that you hold some sort of an attribute that resonates with their idea of what could change on the planet. Many of them are making a correlation between who you are, what you do, how you show up. Something about you, your energy, is showing the divine masculines, giving them hope, showing them that there is a better way. You demonstrate that like a light, divine feminine. So your divine masculine is having a breakthrough. I'm hearing Imagine. John Lennon is singing in my mind, and the masculines see you in alignment with that energy. They're wishing for that and the connection. They're wishing to facilitate change on the planet. What actions are being taken? That's a big message. Wow, here's the shaman. This is the King of Fire. The King of Wands for me is the leader, the diplomat under heaven, the mover and shaker in the name of spirit and energy and positive change on the planet. These are the change makers. These are the chieftains, the empowered ones that take matters into their own hands in the name of love and light activation. Shine your light. Your internal guidance is coming through loud and clear. This is full like activation of the masculine light. Look at this. Look at this halo. Look at this light. They have really wished for something here, something greater than themselves to come in, that they see you in alignment with. Divine Feminine, they're understanding what it means to be a light in the world. You've taught them. I'm hearing you've helped teach them your soul journey, your influence, your existence. I'm hearing along with the children has inspired this. This is very beautiful energy, Divine Masculines. This is the activation, and I must say this is the Divine Masculine attribute within Divine Feminines as well, that wants to make a difference, that is stepping into the empowerment. With that 5 of Swords in the first bit, we were talking, I was channeling through how much power, Divine Feminines, you have because you are so conscious to make a difference in your life, in the life of others, and on the planet. There really is this backing energy. The masculines want to collaborate, want to make a difference, want to do something. I just heard they do not want to play small any longer. Oh, if anyone could do it, we can. I just heard the Divine Masculine collective say. Wow, what is the biggest challenge for the Divine Masculines? The Ace of Fire and Teacher Awakens. You have something important to share. Follow the inner call. Don't let anything stop you. The passion is growing. The soul fire is growing. Masculines know what they have to offer. They have something important to share. Don't let anything stop you. That's the challenge. Follow the inner call. Following the inner call, this light growing in the masculines to activate, to connect with you, Divine Feminine, to glow up, to help the planet, to come together, to expel love into the world is what. Expel the darkness, I just heard. That's the challenge. Masculines are passionately challenged today to not hold back anymore. What is the spirit-guided solution for that? The Tower. Prayer and contemplation. Connect with heaven, ask and you shall receive. So, Divine Masculines, this is a heavy-duty reading. If you're catching the fire, ask heavens, ask on Most High for instruction. Contemplate it. Let the 3D fall and activate. This is authority under heaven, and that is the heavenly diplomat that can come in and activate. Ask and you shall receive, masculines. Remember to ask. Ask for this. Ask for this transcendence out of the faulty foundations into the higher. This is really big energy. What is the energy doing in the connection? Wow, here is the hand of God, the wheel of fortune, the hand of fate, divine intervention. Ask and you shall receive. Karma releasing. And I'm feeling this is on a planetary level. So I'm hearing to tell everyone, pray. If you don't pray at all, just pray for karma to release off the planet, to loosen its grip. Oppression to be gone from the planet. Move beyond drama, create your own path, make room for good energy, make good choices. Everyone make good choices. Share if you have extra. Do what you can to research where are you most effective, what is a good choice, how can you help, and put the wheel in motion, get things spinning, do the things to release karma from your life and from the world in turn. I'm hearing there is a bigger energy coming through today's reading for sure. This is definitely larger than ourselves. I think this is mission energy coming in. pretty heavily. I just heard desperate times call for desperate measures, but let's say ascension times called for ascended measures. Okay, let's get, I'm being asked to get a card at the bottom of this deck that's buried. One moment. Okay, a final card to see what the collective can focus on. What else can we see? Transition we're getting. The frequency of transition supports our deep understanding of the ever-changing nature of existence and our lives, so that we can learn to let go, surrender to the process, and allow transition to occur with ease and grace. So there is something about this massive ascension that we find ourselves in, this global motion. All of it, all of our brothers and sisters around the world, this transition is not comfortable. We're all recalibrating on an individual level. Love and light are winning. And we've got a lot of accountability as things are shifting on the planet. It's not going to be quick. It might not be easy, but we can handle it the best we can. So keep relying on that, on this flow. Ease and grace. Learn to let go of the things out of our control and do what we can. If everyone was that accountable, the world would instantly be a different place. Okay, keep fighting the good fight, beautiful warriors of the light and of love. Much love, and see you tomorrow.